On July 16, 1935, a driver in Oklahoma City met a curbside machine that wanted a nickel before time could begin. The first parking meter launch was a local argument over who got to occupy a downtown space and for how long. A public street had acquired a dial, a coin slot, and a visible deadline. The curb no longer depended only on memory, courtesy, or a shopkeeper watching through glass. Carl McGee entered the story through a traffic committee after merchants complained that all-day parking kept shoppers away from storefronts. His answer was a coin-operated timer for curb space. H.G. Thuesen and Gerald Hale helped turn the rough idea into a working device, later tied to the park-o-meter business. The invention began as retail housekeeping, not as a driver convenience. Its target was the car left too long in a space another customer might need. The meter's authority came from mechanics as much as law. A coin control started a timing mechanism, and an indicator showed whether the paid period still remained. That made the curb legible from a distance. A space that had once looked casually occupied now carried a public countdown, visible to a parker, a merchant, and an officer walking the block. The machine turned waiting into evidence. The pointer made overstaying visible without a debate at the curb. Resistance arrived quickly because the machine changed an ordinary habit into a fee. Some citizens objected, and legal action followed the Oklahoma City installation. The challenge did not remove the meters. Instead, the nickel timer stayed in place, turning impatience at the curb into a repeatable municipal tool. A device built for turnover also made enforcement easier to standardize. The small dial survived because it solved two issues at once. Merchants got more turnover, and city government gained revenue from the same asphalt. Other cities copied the device after Oklahoma City kept it. The remnant is familiar enough to be irritating: a paid interval, a visible pointer, and the old question of how public a public street should be once a clock is bolted beside it.